I forgot my mics at home, so we're just gonna have to live with it. I thought I was walking in the park, I was like, I'm gonna do a podcast. Thought I had my mics on me, so I stopped doing it in the park. Came over here, realized I ain't got no fucking mics in here, and I should have just been doing it. And so here we are just doing it. Dude, I was gonna do a podcast yesterday, but your boy has been boiling. I've been boiling for about 3 weeks, probably. Just boiling. For a week, it was like half boiling, and I was trying to feel somebody out that I was interested in. But now I'm back. It's not. See, my level, my anger is not like other people's anger. People don't understand my anger, I feel like. Because I've spent so much time in anger as a kid, dude. I was pissed all the time. So anger to me is basically a normal thing. It's always in there. I'm always angry. That's why I've always related to the Hulk as a kid, dude. Where he's like, they're like, in the first Avengers movie, when Captain America's like, Miss Dr. Banner, now would be a good time to get angry. And he's like, that's my secret, Captain. I'm always angry. That's how I fucking feel, dude. I'm always angry. And it's not to where I'm gonna flip out or where I'm gonna spaz, or sometimes it's not like that. Sometimes it's just, it's there and I recognize it. I recognize that it's a trap I could fall into. And other times it becomes like it becomes like a blanket of anger, and it just tries to wrap around me and make me look at the whole world in an angry way. All right, and that's why I didn't want to do a podcast yesterday, because I was very angry yesterday. Not angry in the sense that I was tweaking or flipping out. I just get quiet, not talking, thinking too much. I don't like the way society's going right now, and it bothers the fuck out of me. The fact that nobody can keep a solid relationship, nobody knows how to build a friendship, none of us know anything about being human. We don't know shit. We're all just living this fake fucking fantasy world. Here's how I explain it to my dad, alright? I think humans are here to recognize beauty. We're the only species that can see it in everything. Trees are beautiful. The grass can be beautiful. Houses can be beautiful. Cars can be beautiful. We could see beauty in everything if we really try and have the knowledge and understanding of what it takes to make these kinds of artwork, whether it be mechanics or construction or carpentry or plumbing or electrical work. It's all art in some way. You're creating something that is not only going to withstand time, but it's going to withstand the pressure of sending a current through it or water through it. You have to make these things perfect, or else you're going to have a water leak, or your house is going to burn down. You're going to have all kinds of fucking problems if you don't have that shit in order. I think what's happened is that humans have forgotten that we are here to recognize art. We created this very beautiful world around us, where we have cars and trees and phones and everything is gorgeous, but we're so trapped in it. Our mind is so stuck within this reality. Oh, we gotta pay bills, we gotta fucking do this, we gotta do that, that it's kind of taken away our aspect of appreciating what we've really done. And in consequence, because of that, it kind of took our ability to adapt away because of all the trauma that we're experiencing. Instead of looking at this stuff as beautiful and art and happy and all this bullshit as peace, we're looking at it as, oh, I gotta go to work, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. And we get all pissy and fucking depressed and sad that we have to go and do these things. And it's trauma stunts our adaptability and our neuroplasticity. We get stuck in certain ways of thinking and being that do not benefit us, and it's a maladaptation. And I don't think people understand what the fuck's going on in their own head. I barely understand what's going on in my own head, and I've listened to neuroscientists and podcasts and psychologists and this scientists and biologists and evolutionary biologists, and I've listened to all kinds of motherfuckers trying to figure out myself, trauma experts, fucking mushroom or psychedelic experts. I've been trying to figure this shit out in my head for a long time, and that's why I'm able to read people well, and I'm able to fucking operate well, because I have been putting a lot of work and effort into this fucking shit, okay? And I'm not tooting my own horn. It's not from an ego perspective. I'm not hyping myself up. Trust me, I'm not in the mood to do that right now. I'm just saying it how it is. I've put a lot of fucking work and time into who the fuck I am, right? And that's why, even at this state where, yeah, things inside of me aren't feeling too great, I'm still pretty much at peace. I've thought about drinking since last night. Well, since I got off yesterday, probably. I've been thinking about drinking. I ain't gonna do it, but I'm thinking. And I almost was gonna do it, and then I'm like, I went for a walk in the park, and I'm like, you know what? I should do a fucking podcast. I'm gonna start doing podcasts instead of drinking. Every time I want to drink, I'm just gonna do a fucking podcast. So I'm sorry if they start becoming more like rants, or I'm not educating anybody, or whatever the fuck happens. But like, dude, I don't sugarcoat shit, and I just say shit how it is. Sometimes I say too much, and I know that. I know what kind of fucking person I am. And that's why I don't stay around most people, because I know I'm a lot to handle. I fucking keep to myself, right? And I got certain homies, my family. That's all I fucking need in my life. I already got a structure, dude. I don't need people in my life fucking telling me how I need to do, what I need to do, or telling me how to be. I'm a grown-ass fucking man, dude. I don't need that shit. But it seems like our society has become so infantilized to where we're all basically adult babies. We don't do anything without anybody else's permission or anybody else telling us how to do it or what to do, instead of looking into the information and seeking things for ourselves. And that's what makes me so fucking bitter in this world, dude. Is because I spent my entire fucking life thinking I was retarded and I was abnormal and there was something wrong with me. Oh, I gotta have all this medication because I'm fucked up. Dude, I've cried countless fucking times because of what the fuck goes on inside of my own skull. People think it's all sunshine and rainbows being me, dude. I'm happy to be me, and I'm not complaining. But trust me when I fucking say, there are some days where I feel like death is a better option than being inside my head from all the things I've done to myself and all the things I've gone through in life already. Alright? And that's why when I look out and see how other people are acting and see how people are behaving in fucking childlike ways, bitching and moaning, distracting each other instead of helping each other grow and improve as people, I don't have time for that shit no more. And I'm at a point in my fucking life, dude, where it's like, there ain't no goddamn point to, I don't want to talk to people. I'll sit here and do the podcast. People want to listen, that's fine. But I'm done talking to people. I'm done fucking seeking out. If people text me, great. I'll text you back. Hey, what's up, man? I'm not going to have grudges. I don't have any resentment, any hate, any anger. I don't have any of this towards anybody. I don't give a fuck what anybody else does, dude. I don't like people telling me what to do, so I won't tell you what to do. You want to go and fucking shoot up heroin? Good, more power fucking to you. You want to fuck prostitutes all day long? Go fucking for it. I ain't gonna say a goddamn word or judge you. Just don't fucking tell me what I get to do, alright? I don't care. It's not my problem, dude. I don't care if people listen or not, to be honest. But to be honest, I am at a point where I need to just work on myself and focus on what the fuck I'm doing. Because I was distracted for a whole week, dude. And it's the week that I'm not going to get back. Where I wasted my own time. And I wasted my own fucking energy on something where in my intuition and in my gut, I knew I was wasting time. I know when I'm wasting time, and I need to start listening to myself and listening to the people I have around me when they tell me I'm wasting time. Because the problem is, dude, you want to believe shit so bad sometimes that you're willing to fucking be like, hey, maybe, just maybe, this feeling inside of me is bullshit, all right? Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about this time, right? Sometimes you want to believe. Sometimes, and the human mind, great at making you believe, dude. Because, I'm going to pop his in. I haven't even had his in yet. How far in are we? 10 minutes, 10:30 without his in? That's pretty impressive to me. I don't know about anybody else, but... So, what was I talking about? Just give me a second. I don't remember what I was talking about. But that's kind of what I've been feeling lately, dude. It's just like, fuck everybody else. And it's not like, I don't hate anybody. I swear to God. I love everybody with... That's why I have to say fuck everybody. Because to be able to love most people, dude, I need to stay far the fuck away from everybody else. Because I might need to move this camera, to be honest. Because it's going to get too warm right there. There. That works. Oh, no. No, it doesn't. We need to move it further up. Just like that. Alright, that's going to have to do. But that's why I have to say fuck everybody, is because I love everyone. But to be able to fucking love and appreciate people to the fullest extent, I can't be around most people. Because most people are flawed. And I'm not saying this because... Like I said, dude, I'm not a perfect fucking person. People know who the fuck I am. If you've watched this shit, you fucking heard the things I say, the things I've done, you know I'm not perfect, dude. I ain't trying to be no perfect motherfucker. That's impossible. But I'm trying to improve my fucking life every single day in the slightest way possible that I can. And if people aren't around to help me do that, or talk with me and have a conversation with me, I'm not asking you to be my I'm not asking you to be my guru, dude. I don't need some goddamn spiritual teacher to come and fucking raise me out of the depths of hell. I know what the fuck I'm doing in that regard. I don't know exactly, but I'm figuring it out as I go, and I don't need anybody else's help to do that. I learned that a long fucking time ago, dude. I'm a grown fucking man. I've been a grown man for a long time. Since before 18, dude. I may have been a dumbass, dude. I'm not saying I was the smartest man, but I've been fucking thinking like a grown-ass man for a long time. That's why I'm prepared for what the fuck life is throwing at me, because my dad and the things I've gone through, like I said, dude, I've been prepared. I've been through the fucking path of fire to get to this goddamn point. That's why I started this podcast, because I know that if I could fucking help preach some of the things I've learned and done and said and heard, and the things that have helped me over time. That's all I do, is post the things that have helped me, and maybe they can help other people, and I post them so that people can see them, but people don't fucking listen. I've realized that, and if they do listen, they listen through their own lens that their brain has, where they're not completely grasping what I'm saying. And I'm not saying that makes you stupid. I'm not saying that I hate you for that or I don't like you for that. I'm just saying it's how humans are. People don't understand fully what the fuck you're saying. That's why I was having this thought, dude. I turned my phone off when I was walking, right? And I felt this immediate disconnect in my head. I knew, oh, my phone's off. I'm not going to get any ringers. I'm not going to get any nothing. It's off. And it gave me this sense of peace. But then I got worried. What if my phone doesn't turn back on? Because it's been having problems lately where it overheats or it turns off and won't turn back on. And so I fucking turn it back on. It turns right back on. Then it makes me realize that maybe not half, I don't know how much of my brain, but a lot of my brain is devoted to what's going on this device. And on this device, the device itself, physical, correct? Holy shit, I didn't think about this in depth like I'm about to lay it out, all right? So give me a second. The phone's a lot like us, okay? It's physical, right? But it's not It's not what's fucking happening on the outside of the fucking phone. We don't give a fuck about the power button. We don't give a fuck about the camera. Unless it's broken and not working, the screen, we don't give a fuck about any of that, dude. Who gives a fuck? Nobody picks up a phone to look at the screen. Just, oh, wow, look at this screen. Oh, look at the camera. Nobody gives a rat's fucking ass, dude. We're picking it up to see something that's non-physical. Something that's created by humans, right? It's the internet. It's the collection of applications and softwares and all these things that have accumulated over time made by humans, okay? That's our spirit. That's our soul. For the device, it's like it's a computerized soul, if you will. For us, it's some kind of biological soul. That's what I mean by it's some kind of similarity between us and the phones, and that's why we can't put it down, and that's why it's already ingrained into our brain and already hijacked us, because it is some kind of intelligence that is going to help us progress in the future way further beyond anything humans have ever even thought or perceived to be possible, okay? And that's why we need Neuralink-like devices, and we need bionic devices where our eyes are different, and we can zoom in with our eyes now. We don't need a fucking camera. We are going to be a species beyond our fucking imagining. And that's why it's hard not to get bitter in this time, and hard not to spaz, and hard not to lose control and freak out. It doesn't justify the fucking actions, but it's hard not to do things that you don't want to do sometimes, because there's a lot of things pulling at our strings. Almost as if we're being puppeteered around by these fucking higher devices. One's God and one's technology. Oh my God. Holy shit. That's exactly what it was. Humans may have had free will at one point. And maybe that's why we're questioning whether we have it now. We had free will, but we kind of gave it up to the devices we have, and the drugs and the sex and everything around us that distracts us constantly from fucking being our true self. And we have these devices, and we have God. God's trying to point us in one direction, devices are trying to point us in another. And that's what's fucking us up. And then we're split between two. We don't even know who the fuck we are anymore, and we're fucking spazzing and freaking out like, ah! It makes me want to fucking rip my own skin off sometimes. I ain't gonna fucking cap, dude. I want to go and I get so much energy, not even just fucking stress or anger, it's happiness, and I just feel so much sometimes. I feel like I could rip a fucking tree out of the ground or punch a fucking mailbox off the goddamn post, dude. I feel like I could destroy this fucking world if I get angry enough, and that's why I try to protect my heart behind lock and key, dude, because I care way too fucking much. And I don't think it's the fact that I have to dole down the amount I care, because I love every single human soul and animal soul and plant soul and fungal soul. I love every piece of this fucking thing we call the universe, okay? That's why I have to fucking isolate myself, because people aren't perfect. Nothing's perfect in this universe. And so if things aren't perfect in my brain, I'm a control freak. I want things to be as perfect as possible, or at least working towards it. And if I don't at least see people working towards the best version of themselves, I get fucking hyped up and irritated and pissed off at that person, or at that animal, or at that plant, or at that. And that's why I just stay away and I observe. I watch things, okay? I feel like a watcher. And people can call me whatever the fuck they want to call me. I don't care, dude. I know I'm a spaz. I know I get angry sometimes. I know on the last video, I don't usually talk to my dogs like that anymore. And I didn't even like the way I look. To be 100% honest, I wasn't even going to post the fucking podcast because of the way I looked on it, dude. Because I knew I looked like a spaz. But it's part of fucking life. Sometimes we spaz. Sometimes we freak out. I heard on a podcast the other day, Joe Rogan was talking about celebrities and how it's a fake concept and it's not real. And he was saying everybody takes rancid shits. And that's exactly what the fuck I'm talking about here. Everybody takes rancid shits. We're all human. We all fuck up. Everybody's sitting on social media, and this is why I get so irritated. Everybody sits on social media portraying how beautiful their life is, how perfect it is, and then you go and fucking hang out with these fucking losers in real life. And I'm sorry if that offends you. If it offends you, I'm not talking to anybody specifically, to be honest. If it offends you, you have some examining to do. That has nothing to do with me. I'm not trying to hurt anybody's feelings, or I'm not trying to do shit but do this goddamn podcast, make some fucking money, and get the fuck out of this goddamn town for a while. I'll come back and visit, dude, but I can't fucking do it, dude. And you see me, I don't know if I don't know if this energy can be felt through the fucking screen, dude, but I fucking have so much energy to change this fucking world. I've been talking about, dude, I have this idea where you fucking suck water straight out of the ocean through a desalination plant. Then you take all the salt out of the water. And I was talking to my dad about this idea, okay? The salt has to go somewhere. So you put the salt, you're separating, when you have a desalination plant, all you're doing is separating the salt and the water. So you have salt separately, water separately. Now you have water without salt in it. Humans can drink it if you purify it. So you send that water through a reverse osmosis center, and you purify that water. There's water for Africa. Everybody's got a fucking ocean close by. Set a few of these plants up, put some fucking pipelines, get water to these fucking nations that cannot support themselves and cannot fucking function because they're so goddamn dehydrated they can't even think, what's my name? Who the fuck do I love? What's going on? They're so goddamn focused on, I need a meal, I need water. Get them food, get them water, leave them the fuck alone. That's all you need to do for these goddamn countries that need help. Water, or the food in our country. Fucking regenerative agriculture. Change these goddamn farms. I don't give a shit how much money, how much time it's going to take. In my brain, it's probably 50 to 100 years to change this goddamn planet. It might be an optimistic projection, but it's not that crazy. Because if everybody got on the right fucking path, right state of mind, and stopped fucking distracting themselves and dicking around and being fucking retarded and letting their goddamn impulses and their goddamn negative emotions and negative thought patterns control them, we would be in such a better position in this goddamn world. Even if fucking 2 people in every family did it. 2 people in every family got their shit together just a little bit more. Think about how much that would radiate outward. But no, people think about, I don't want to change. I want to be the same forever. And that's why I get so goddamn pissed off. And I don't mean to take it out on the people I love or the animals that I have, or anybody close around me, because obviously I love these people and they understand me and know me, and that's why I spaz on these people, is because I know, all right, I'm losing my shit right now. In my head, I'm processing, I'm losing my shit. These dogs, my dad, my homies, they're not going to hate me forever because they know I'm going to be fine here in about fucking an hour or 2 hours, and we're going to be just fine. We're going to be having a conversation and talking just like we once were. And that's why I fucking know I don't want to spaz on these people, but that's where I spaz, because that's where I feel comfortable. At work, dude, or any other place, I get completely fucking quiet. I don't say a goddamn word because people aren't fucking listening anyway, and even if you say something, you have to say it in a calm manner. Like, I got freaked out on Monday. I walked in, or not Monday. Monday I was at Nyack in Mason City, okay, at a college. Tuesday they send me to another goddamn job. Fucking Thursday, I'm at another goddamn job, but that's besides the point. I need paid more, and I'm about to go into my fucking boss's office personally and tell him I need $1 or $2 at fucking least. Because this bullshit of getting paid $20 an hour is not fucking working for me. I was getting paid $23 an hour. I have all this experience, all these skills that I've been working my fucking ass off to develop for 21 fucking years, and this motherfucker's gonna give me $20 in a goddamn hour and then go on vacation every goddamn month, like 4 or 5 times a month. The least you can fucking do is give me $2 fucking dollars, alright? $22 an hour is not too much to fucking ask for, alright? But what was I talking about? That's besides the point. I'm sorry. I'm spazzing a little bit. I'm not spazzing on anybody specifically. I'm just spazzing in general. These are the things that I've been thinking about that need to be fucking addressed and fixed. And I'm going to address them personally if they are not fixed soon, because it's getting ridiculous. But What was I talking about? I was talking about the fact that on Tuesday I got spazzed on. This guy, he's a really good guy, knows a lot of shit about construction and things that need to be done in construction and how things work, okay? I need to put my watch on because I feel hyped up. I need to check my heart rate. Whew. All right, so this guy, really good guy, started the same time I did, okay? When his name's Ed, this really good guy that I spent a month with when I first started. He taught me a lot of shit, knew a lot of shit about the trade also, but he ended up quitting because he didn't get along with the boss, didn't get along with the company, and could not get over the fact that he was getting fucked over. And I understand where the fuck he's coming from. Every day I work there, I'm getting it more and more. I better get paid some more money, but regardless, he fucking leaves. This building gets thrown at these two guys who have never fucking ran a building or one of them has ran a crew and ran a building, but not for this company and not how they do it, not their system. So he doesn't know what he's doing. He has to figure out everything from scratch from his prior experience and what he thinks is going to work and how he thinks things are going to work, right? And so, what the fuck was I talking about? Somebody just pulled up, but, so this guy gets a building thrown at him and he has to figure shit out. A lot of the plans aren't lining up. He has to figure shit out himself. This place is just fucked up the way they planned it and shit, dude. But regardless, so he's stressed out already. He's got all this shit on his plate. And so he's like fucking trying to spaz on me because his crew before is just this kid standing around. There's this kid standing around doing absolutely fucking nothing. 18 years old, bitching and moaning all the time. He's literally the pinnacle of our fucking generation. He's fucking bitching and moaning, saying, oh, I'm depressed, too depressed to do shit. No call, no shows, fucking coming in late, fucking, you know what the fuck this kid's on, dude. And so he's mad at this kid already and stressing about the building, and so he takes it out on me because once I get there, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. So I'm standing around 15, 20 minutes on my phone texting people. Obviously, what else am I going to fucking do? And so he's like, do you need to go home? I'm like, nah, why? And he's like, because you've been standing on your fucking phone the whole time you've been here. And I was like, dude, chill the fuck out. You tell me to do something and I'll do it. I'm waiting for your direction. You're the leader of this thing. I'm not going to do something without you telling me to do it. I said it in a calm way. I didn't spaz because I don't spaz on people. I don't like spazzing on people. And if I do spaz on people, something's going severely wrong within my own skull. Stress, fucking sadness, whatever the fuck it's going on, it's fine. I could deal with it. I'm not bitching and moaning. I can deal with it, but I'm sorry for spazzing is what I'm saying. But so then I'm like, don't fucking talk to me that way. It's unnecessary. And then we start working together, him and I. And then we're fine. He's like, dude, I'm sorry for spazzing. You know, I'm just stressed out. And I'm like, dude, I completely get it. Like, you don't got to apologize, say nothing. I didn't mean to say the shit I said. Like, I didn't mean to say it in that way. I mean, I could have said it in a better way. That was my best I had with what I got on the spot, you know. But, there's always a better way to say things and always a kinder way you can be to people. And so that's what I said. I'm like, I spaz sometimes and I apologize for that. I let anger get the best of me sometimes and I don't try to, but it gets me. And then we were just fine the rest of the day. And he understands that I am a hard worker. He sees it. I don't just fuck around. I work my fucking ass off in this goddamn world, dude. That's why the reason I'm realizing this more and more, dude, the reason I don't have money is not because I'm so stupid with money, dude. I'm stupid with money. But I know when to fucking wrangle myself back in and get my shit together, okay? But I'm getting fucked by so many different companies. Like this week, dude, I'm going to lay it out straight. I got $720 in my paycheck, okay? $320 went to rent, okay? $150 went to my truck repair payment. $172 went to my insurance, okay? That's already fucking, let's do the math on my phone. My heart rate's high, but it's not too crazy. Just in case anybody was wondering. I know they weren't, but I was. Let's see. We're going to do the math in real time for you motherfuckers. This is my fucking life right now. This is why I stress the fuck out and need to make some goddamn money. $720 paycheck, okay? You subtract $320 for rent, okay? Because that's half of rent. Chance pays the other half, obviously. $400 what we're at already. Subtract another $150 for my truck payment, or my truck repair payment, okay? I need to be specific, and I'll tell you why in a second. Truck repair payment, $150, okay? $250 we're at left for the paycheck. You subtract another $172 and some odd change. That's just the fucking $172. You're at $78 fucking dollars for the entire week, okay? And then you subtract gas. I put in $40 because that's all I fucking had. Actually, I think I put in $25 because I needed some goddamn money. I spent $20 being stupid, okay? That's my fault. I realized that later. I was being a fucking idiot. $20 being stupid. That leaves $33. I spent $22. Something went wrong here. Let me redo some math. 720 minus 320 minus 150 minus 172 minus 25 minus 20 being stupid, minus there's $10 unaccounted for somewhere. Let's just say minus 24. $9 unaccounted. So I had $9 that somehow I don't know where the $9 went. Wow, $9 fucking dollars. But that's all, dude. And that's not to mention my truck payment, $160. My fucking, what else do I got? What else do I got, dude? I got Spotify, that's stupid money. I got all kinds of shit that I pay for that I don't want to fucking pay for. My truck payment, I just said $160. I didn't pay that yet, all right? There's still a lot of shit that I didn't pay for. I'm glad we're at 32 minutes because I'm about done with this shit. But, sorry. I don't know if this is a rant episode. I just need to get this shit off my chest, and I can't just sit down to a normal person and talk like this, so I gotta spaz for a second. But this is what the fuck I'm saying, dude. If something doesn't work out soon, I might go rip a tree out of the ground. And people don't think I could do it, but I think I goddamn can. I'll use the power of my goddamn mind. I'll use my strength. I'll use my will. I'll use God's strength to fucking go. I'll rip a goddamn house off its foundation just to prove the kind of power that I think I'm capable of in this goddamn reality, okay? I think everybody has this kind of power. I think everybody has the potential to change the fucking world and do something great and fucking be a better person and be a more loving person, be a more respectable person. But if you're not willing to fucking put in the effort and the work and the time to become that person, everybody wants instant gratification. I want it now. I want this. I want that. Everybody wants to bitch and moan instead of fucking doing the work, doing the fucking things they have to do, dude, and it pisses me off. That's why I don't talk to most people. I love you, but I ain't gonna talk to you, because fuck that, dude. If you're gonna be lazy, fuck that. I don't deal with lazy people. That ain't my cup of tea, dude. I get lazy myself. I procrastinate. I'm fuck up. I get crazy, dude. But I take accountability and I try to be a better person when I do take accountability. I try to change myself and better myself every fucking day to not be such a fucking tweak and a spaz. But this world spazzes me out. The way we set it up, it completely goes against everything that makes us human and everything that we used to stand for in humanity. And I ain't about this life, about this lifestyle. That's why I go to the woods, I go meditate, I go work out, I do all the shit that I do this podcast. I think, look, I'm shaking. I drank 2 cups of coffee. That's a little over-exaggeration. That's it right there. That's how much energy I have, dude. I don't know what to do with it either. This is all I know what to do with it. Once I get some money, I'll know what to do with it. But till then, we're a spaz, and we're gonna spaz. It's you and me together, brother. Whoever the fuck's listening to this shit. And if I don't talk to you and I knew you from the past, I still love you. If I don't know you, I still love you. I love you regardless. I love everybody regardless. That's why I tell you after every episode, I love you. I love people, and I love everything about this goddamn reality. It just pisses me off sometimes and turns me into a negative Nancy. And that's why I've been thinking about drinking. Just one drink. Not thinking about having an old bottle, not thinking about having 4 shots, 6 shots, nothing like that. I've been thinking about one drink. Because it's been like 4, 5, 6 months. I forgot. I lost count. I don't know how long it's been since I drank. But I know I can handle 1 cup. And I don't know if it's worth it, though. And I don't think I want to sacrifice the time and the discipline that I've put in to not drinking by having that even one sip. I don't think it's worth it. Just like jerking off. Just one jerk off. I don't even want to touch my dick, dude. It's not worth it. Let me just... I had to get all that off my chest, all right? I'm sorry. And thank you for listening. If you listen, subscribe, please. Listen, if you help me get to a goddamn good position in life, it's me and you together, brother. I know I'm not doing this shit by myself. So whoever likes this shit, subscribes, comments, does all the shit that you got to do on a YouTube video to fucking get the shit going, please do the shit, because I need it. I need it, brother. I need out these goddamn trenches. I can't stand it much longer. I'm going to get rich or I'm literally going to die trying. Because this ain't it. This fucking living paycheck to paycheck, I don't give a shit. $100,000 a year, $200,000 a year, it's not enough. It's pennies. I need fucking riches so that I can help people get shit done in this goddamn reality. We're fucking running out of time. My brain's always telling me I'm late. I need to go. I need to work. I need to work faster, do more. That's why I'm such a spaz, dude, because I look at everybody else with the same ethics and morals that I fucking put on myself, and it's a hard goddamn reality that my brain gives me. It's not always easy, but I make it work, and here I am, alright? And I love every single one of you, like I said. What are we at here? We got to be about done soon. We got about 3 minutes. I promise the next podcast is not going to be like this. I've been working to calm myself down, recenter myself. I just need some money, man. I don't need a bitch. I don't need any more homies in my life. I got Adam and Chance. I don't need no more family. I got my dad, got my sister, my brother, my mom. I don't need anybody else, dude. That's all I need. I got my sisters, got my nephews and my nieces. I don't need nobody. I don't need nobody fucking else in my goddamn life. Fuck this shit. I'm ready to fucking lock back in. Ready to get my shit together, ready to become who the fuck God intended me to be. God intended me to be a certain person on this planet, and that's who the fuck I'm working towards and who I want to be. And I'm aiming up every fucking day. And you should too. You should aim to be the best goddamn version of yourself. Because fucking almost 6 years ago, I was fat, I was ugly, I was a spaz, I was tweaking on the girl that I loved, I was fucking being a retard, and here I am, still a spaz, still fucked up, still got all these problems, but I'm jacked. I've gotten to a much better place mentally, spiritually, physically. I've gotten to a much better place in my relationships and friendships to where I can really talk about anything and not to worry about losing each other. And that's the kind of bonds you need to build. It's the people who are going to stick it out no matter what's going to happen. Thick and thin. That's what the fuck I'm looking for in this reality, and that's why I don't talk to most people. Because there's always conditions. Ram Dass always talks about how unconditional love is what everybody's looking for, but nobody's willing to supply it. Unconditional love is when there's literally not one single condition. You could come up and stab me. You could hurt me. You could fucking try to kill me. You could do anything to me. I would still love and care about you. That's how fucked up my brain is, okay? Call it fucked up, call it soft, call it sensitive, call it a simp, call it whatever you fucking call it. I care so fucking deeply about everybody that you could fucking stab me in the back 7 times probably and I'd still love you. 7 times and more. That doesn't matter. You could kill me. I don't care. Do the worst to me. I don't care. I'd still love you because you're human. And we're all fucked up and we all got our problems. And I'm not going to look at you as some demon that just is 1 in a million. We're all fucked up. We're all spazzes. And we all got to get through this life together, man. And that's what the fuck's going on. So please help me out. Subscribe. Like this shit. I love you guys, all right? We're going to end this thing. We're going to make a better one next time. I ain't trying to spaz no more. I just been a little bitter lately. Sometimes I get a little bitter too. I ain't all sunshine and rainbows. You guys know that. even when I'm not drinking, not jerking off, still gonna have my goddamn moments. You guys know that. But I love you guys. Bye.